Hey dear kids, welcome to Students Inspiration. I'm Richa Jaiswal with all my lovely students. And the poem that I've brought today is The Ball Poem, written by John Berryman. Great poem the poet has presented, because this poem teaches us the lesson which actually everybody should remember and they should follow in their life as well. So let's start the poem. What is the boy now who has lost his ball? What? What is he to do? I saw it go. So the narrator is saying, what is the boy now who has lost his ball? Why the narrator is asking this question? Because the boy, after losing his ball, is very upset. Just as we all do. Whenever we lose anything, we all get upset. So here the boy has also got very upset. He is very sad when he loses his ball. But what about the ball? Merrily bouncing down the street, and then merrily over there it is in the water. But the ball is rolling happily down the street at the corners, and then happily it went into the water. No use to say, oh, there are other balls. An ultimate shaking grief fixes the ball. So what happens? There is no use of explaining the boy that no problem if you have lost the ball, because there are many other balls. You can play with other balls, but there is no use of explaining him. Why? Because he is getting stuck into the grief. Grief is sadness. Grief is that feeling when we are extremely upset or annoyed. So the boy is very annoyed, and there is no use of explaining him that he can play with some other ball, as he stands rigid, trembling, staring down all his young days into the harbor. But now the boy stands fixed. He is trembling, his body is shaking, and he is just looking at the ball, remembering all the days that he enjoyed with the ball. Into the harbor. Harbor is a place where ships rest. His ball went. I would not intrude on him. I deem another ball is worthless. Now he senses first responsibility. So the writer is saying, I would not intrude on him. I deem another ball is worthless. The poet is saying that he would not disturb the boy. Let the boy think whatever he wants to. Let him bear the pain. Let him understand the value. Let him go through the feeling that he is going with. The ball was costing just a dime. A dime is 1/10 of a dollar. Just like we have paisas, which is very small, the fractional part of rupees in a country. In the same way, the fractional part of dollar is dime. Now he senses first responsibility. Now the boy is having the sense of responsibility. He thinks that he would have kept his ball carefully. In a world of possessions, people will take balls. Balls will be lost always, little boy. No one buys a ball back. Money is external. Now, because this is the world of possession, you can say show off, people will take balls, definitely, because this is a world of possession. Here we all are living the life in which we are least bothered about our heart. We are totally bothered about showing off the social status. So here people buy many things, and of course things get lost, things get broken. But what happens? Do we keep on crying? No. We buy another one. Money is external. The poet is giving us a lovely message. Money is external. Money is just a materialistic thing. He is learning well behind his desperate eyes the epistemology of loss. How to stand up, knowing what every man must one day know, and most know many days how to stand up. So here the boy is learning, the boy is making himself strong. He is behind his desperate eyes, behind his desperate eyes, behind desperate, you can say anxious, behind his that eyes which are actually wishing to have his ball back. He understand epistemology is the feeling when we lose anything. So he is the epistemology of loss, how to stand up. He is understanding, he is going through that feeling that he has lost something, and after losing anything, how bad we feel and how again we can cope up with this loss, how we can make ourselves stand again. So here in the poem, the poet tells us that no matter if we lose anything, the poet is giving a very lovely message to everybody. He says that no matter if we lose anything, we can't sit back and cry, we can't sit back and weep, we can't simply leave everything. We have to stand up, we have to again gather all the courage and move forward. So this is what the poet tells us, the message that he is giving to us with the help of this poem. I'm sure the poem is very understandable and all my students might have understood. Okay guys, bye, take care.